Yo, man, Bootleg Kev podcast. We got Yung Bleu, man, aka Blue Van Dross, in the building right now, man.
Let's get it. What it
Welcome.
Do? Oh yeah.
Hey, man, I got to give you some props, man, because I feel like you're one of the first artists that kind of this new wave is going on sonically, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like you're one of the first artists. You've been doing the extremely melodic, romantic thug shit for a very long time. And I know that that's like kind of catching on like real big, like guys like Rod Wave and like, but I feel like you were one of the first dudes I heard that really, really was like, oh, this dude's like singing his ass off. And like, it's some other shit. Like I think P&B rocks in that conversation, but I definitely think like, you're one of the early guys who, like,
that was before the word. That really before they really just too much understood it. Like they really understood it, the wave of that right then. You know what I'm saying? So it was hot in the streets, but like I was trying to get the major label to believe in that wave. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't really understanding it at the time. So
yeah,
you know
I'm sure that they wish they would have understood it now.
Yeah, man.
I just saw you post a picture with 2 gold plaques.
Yeah. Don't probably look. Yeah, they probably platinum. I'm waiting on my platinum plaques now. So
independently,
I just got a third one. Yeah,
independently, man.
Yeah,
that shit's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Now help me. Okay, let's clear up this situation. I saw you just post that Vlad headline that was misleading, right?
Yeah.
So for people who don't know, you originally were signed. I think a lot of people were introduced to you through Boosie.
Yeah.
Right, you were on the Bupac album, and Boosie, was he the first guy who really kind of like came in and co-signed you as far as like?
Oh yeah, for sure.
And coming out of Alabama, I know Boosie's not from Alabama,
yeah.
but Boosie in the South is like fucking Jesus Christ himself.
For sure.
So there was the headline had said that you were no longer with Boosie's label and you're with Dream Chasers now.
Yeah.
So can you clear that whole situation up?
Man, that situation was just a misunderstanding. I ain't really like how the headline looked because it seemed like on some switching teams type stuff. Like I said, just like the clip that he posted within, like if you read the story, it'll show you that I said that I came to Boosie. I was like, I ain't really like us rocking with Columbia no more because, you know what I'm saying, they weren't really doing what I needed them to do for me. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, we was joint venture with them. A lot of people don't know that. Like I was joint venture with me, Boosie, and Columbia Records, like 6 months after I signed to him. So, after about, some years, just like I said, they ain't really understand the wave I had going on. So I just felt like it was best to just go independent. And when I say independent, Boosie label independent, you know what I'm saying? So we independent, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't switched to, when I say I got off the label, I'm always talking about Columbia,
not Boosie's label.
Yeah, I'm not talking about Boosie's label.
So are you still signed to Boosie's imprint?
I'm still signed to Boosie's label. We just amended some things. Like after that Columbia deal, we had to sit back down because I was a bigger artist, you know what I'm saying? So we amended some things, you know what I'm saying? I told him like kind of like my vision, so.
No, I think that's dope too. Like a lot of times, right, you sign that deal early with an artist like, another artist.
Yeah.
And like, hey man, I'm at a different place now. Let's the fact, and Boosie was open to that conversation.
Yeah, because it wasn't like it wasn't like saying I'm at a different place now. I don't want to be signed to your label no more. Like,
right, but like he could be an asshole and be like, look, you signed what you signed. But that tells you how real of a motherfucker Boosie is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we amended some things. Boosie still get his percentage, like just how the original contract set up. It's just that, you know what I'm saying, I own my masters and stuff like that.
That's dope.
And a lot of people don't know, like for that deal, it's a lot of business. For that deal to get a minute, it's a lot of business I did, you know what I'm saying, to get that to that point. It wasn't just, I mean, we good, we fam, but at the same time, like I gave up all my, like 100% of my early masters during that time to be able to own 100% of my future stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I gave Boosie like all the mixtape and stuff I dropped with Boosie, like
he
get
owns
out of
the masters?
Yeah, he owned the masters to those, you know what I'm saying? So
essentially you said, hey, you could have these masters if you just let me move the way I want to move moving forward.
Yeah, because I had like 3-4 albums left with him. So it's like he could have said, you know what I'm saying? No, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna own these too. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like it was willing and dealing. You know what I'm saying? So
I mean, look, I think there's with Kanye's been on his shit lately when it comes to the masters and just record deals, and I think.
Because major labels won't even let you do that. Like you can't go to
I was gonna say, like, I think that's some real shit when like if you think of like Boosie, like, obviously you sign whatever you sign.
Yeah.
And for him to be like open to just like, hey man, look, if you're obviously in a different place than when I met you. Yeah. Like let's move differently moving forward.
Yeah. And plus, like I said, the basic of the contract still the same. You know what I'm saying? It's just that, you know what I'm saying, I have, I could do what I want, you know what I'm saying, basically, but he's still getting the same. Now, like if I go over here, if I go sign with if I want to go sign, or if I go sign with Atlantic and
he's still gonna get his
the next album blow up and sell 1 million copies, you know what I'm saying? He's still gonna get 50% of that, you know what I'm saying, for the 50? Same amount. Yeah, 50%.
Damn, he got the 50. All right.
Yeah, because that's what was the original contract.
I got you. And you owe him 3 or 4 more albums.
Yeah. Like,
so let me ask you this: then what? Because I know Meek fucks with you heavy. What is the actual official affiliation with Meek?
The Meek situation came about, and also just to backtrack one thing. Like,
yeah, go ahead.
The me and Boosie situation. Okay, it's 50% of, you know what I'm saying. It's like a profit participation. It's like, you know what I'm saying. I'm giving you 50% because this was the original contract. But okay, in the original contract, then I couldn't have been able to go if somebody wanted to give me $1 million over here. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't sign that deal. You know what I'm saying?
Now you can.
Yeah, but now I can. So I feel like I gave up. I had to give up something to be able to. Yeah, because I know I'm gonna drop. Yeah, I'm gonna drop more music. I know I'm gonna drop.
Well, you'll bang out 3 or 4 projects in a year if you really wanted to.
You know what I'm saying? But moving fast forward, so me and him talked about the Meek situation. Meek team came to me. Sherry Bryan and them over there. I think she the president of Rock Nation, so she came to me and was just laid out a situation on the table to where I felt like at the time made sense. It was a management situation where she was just like, we can help you with a lot of stuff.
Of course.
And it was like, I looked it over. We talked about it for a couple months. I flew down there to meet with Meek and stuff. I talked about it with Boosie, you know what I'm saying? He felt like it was, you know what I'm saying? It'll be good because him and Meek good, you know what I'm saying? So that's what that situation was. It wasn't like all right, Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Let me go over here to Meek. Nah, it ain't like that.
So Meek's team is management.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
They part of the management.
How did Meek, like, what would what the original record was that like caught Meek's attention or that like made him a fan of yours?
I think it was more of a Meek team. Like it was more a Meek team, you know what I'm saying, presented to Meek and then
so
Meek,
they were like, yo,
you know
this kid's moving, we should work with him. Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I honestly don't really too much know if because Meek from a whole different, you know what I'm saying?
Whole other part of the country.
Yeah, whole other part of the country. So I don't know if he too much just understand, you know what I'm saying, my music so much as of yet, you feel me? But I feel like, I came in for what I feel like his team, you know what I'm saying, his team was presenting to me and what they could do, you know what I'm saying? I ain't come to ride Meek wave, you know what I'm saying, or ride his coattail, you know, so I came in for.
I think that's just kind of the misunderstanding. I think is like people just see it. People see a headline and that's what they go with.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So yeah, it's important to clear that shit up. So you're from Alabama, man, and Alabama has really had a crazy last 3 or 4 years where obviously back in the day there was like Doe B and Yellow Wolf and guys like that and Rich Boy and then even before that I think there was a group called Dirty.
Dirty Boys.
Yeah,
Dirty Boys. Yeah.
Dirty was crazy. Remember that the album cover with the guy that had a snake.
Yeah.
And now it's like, man, one of the hotbeds of hip hop at the moment. I feel like it's like Alabama. It's obviously Baton Rouge and it's Memphis.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are the 3 cities that have kind of always kind of been traditionally slept on. And now y'all got it right now. Like what was it harder coming out of Alabama?
Yeah, because when I first started coming out of Alabama, like I was the only one. So I had to try to make the whole industry believe in Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that was when I started coming up right around the time like Doe B passed away. You know what I'm saying? So it was...
Plus, like, Yellow Wolf was doing his own shit that
Yellow
ain't the
Wolf,
same
like,
type
you
of
know,
shit. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't
Respect
even
to Wolf, but yeah,
you know,
definitely not the same, you know, way.
Yeah, it was in like the street hip hop era,
Street shit,
the
yeah.
street
Doe B
hip hop
died,
lane.
yeah.
So I'm going, you know, I'm
wide
going
open.
to interviews, I'm radio interviewing, and you know what I'm saying, just getting everybody to try to believe in this Alabama wave. And then once the other people started coming up, you know, it was like, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying, it's official. So now it's like we got more. So now everybody believe in it, because it's just like you looking from a small city somewhere and one person, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff from that city right at that moment, and you just like, I don't know if I should believe in it yet. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he just lucky. And then
Yeah, I
more
feel like
people
it was
start,
you, and then like Namir caught on, and like, you know.
but I don't think the Mill, man, the Mill wasn't really ripping Alabama.
Yeah, he
though.
wasn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
I
wasn't. He
feel you.
wasn't snapping Alabama like that. So I can't really. I felt like that came after he saw more people, you know what I'm
Repping it.
saying, repping it, and then, you know what I'm saying, he eventually you always need your state. You feel me? Eventually you gonna need it, you know
It's
what I'm saying? So
home,
you
man.
can't so you can't so yeah, that's how I feel about that.
What is because I feel like, you know, the unfortunate thing about Memphis and Baton Rouge that I've noticed is like most of the major artists all have beef with each other.
Yeah.
What's your relationship like with some of your peers from Alabama? Because there's a lot of dudes, man, bubbling. Like, is everything pretty much solid, or?
Yeah, I mean, of course, it's always some street stuff going on behind the scenes of the music, but like far as me and my situation, like everybody look at me as, you know what I'm saying, like really one of the founders of that, like Alabama new generation,
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying, type shit. So everybody really look up to me and respect me. Like I don't beef with nobody. We ain't got no smoke in the city. Like everybody, you know, I miss Flo Millie, Cap, Rilo, you know, everybody just coming up out of Alabama. Like
I didn't even know Flo Millie was from Alabama. I knew no Cap.
Now Mobile, like all of the artists that's popping from Alabama is from Mobile, Alabama. Like they from my city.
That shit's like
on the.
That's like fucking North Florida, right?
Yeah, it's south. It's like
Wait,
right
let
on
me
the
ask
Gulf
you
of
this.
Mexico.
Yeah, because every time, because I used to live in Tampa, so when I would drive, you would drive through Mobile.
Yeah.
So you're from Mobile.
Yeah, I'm from Mobile.
And what is like the energy? Is there a big energy difference between like Birmingham and, because I think people always associate Birmingham, Alabama with Alabama. Like,
well, I think we real different though. Like, you know what I'm saying, we real different. Of course, you know what I'm saying, they got their artists that's doing their thing, you know what I'm saying.
is there like a separation, or is it like, we repping the state, or is it like?
Yeah, I think it's on some shit like we repping the state, you know what I'm saying. They got TLE, Cinco, Lil Soldier, you know what I'm saying. All them type of artists. I feel like ain't no bad blood. I feel like everybody just repping, just glad we got this wave going on right now. Probably like we got the most artists that's big right now in the state, but I feel like eventually it's gonna start evening out, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like even like the dude Clever's from Gadsden, like
Clever popping right now.
Yeah, he's
Clever, that's my boy too. I'm
yeah,
cool,
he
Clever
hard.
too.
Yeah, shout out to Clever. So, you had the mixtape series Investments, which I thought was a dope. Like,
yeah,
I feel like when people watch you on social media, they get a different message and vibe from when they watch most of these young artists in the game. Because I feel like, a lot of type of these new cats is like, it's a lot of antics on the gram. Like, I feel like your shit can be inspirational for a lot of people.
Yeah.
But Investments, I know you're smart with your bread. You learn like what are you doing during the pandemic and just in general with your money that you don't think the average rapper in your position is doing?
Through the whole pandemic, I've been building my house. Like I got an estate that I just built, so I'm that's what I've been pretty much.
And you got a baby on the way, right?
Yeah. She just called me, told me she probably finna be going to labor like in the next couple of days, though. So I gotta
get home.
Ready to shoot. Yeah, shoot.
Are you still in Alabama?
No. I live in Mississippi now. Yeah.
Biloxi?
Oh yeah.
I heard that the taxes there are fire. Like you don't got to pay state taxes or something.
Oh no, I ain't up.
No, I heard that like in Texas, you don't got to pay state
I'm
taxes.
too turned up.
Nah, it's great. If you could live, bro, in LA, if you had a house here, you lived here, you'd be paying fucking 30%.
For real, yeah.
Bro, let me in your fucking pockets out here. Nah, but like, are you like investing in any sort of like outside of your own house, like any other stuff? Like,
oh yeah, I got a food truck. I got a restaurant. You know what I'm saying?
So that picture of you sitting on the top of a restaurant, that's your actual restaurant.
Yeah.
So your restaurant's called Yung Bleu's.
No. It's called. That was before the rest of the sign came.
Okay, he's like, yo, this is a mixtape cover, guys. Let's run this shit.
It's called Yung Bleu Soul Food and Seafood Restaurant. It's really called Gwen's House Yung Bleu Soul Food.
So you got a food truck, the restaurant. What else?
And I do. You know what I'm saying? I do. It's just a lot of different screens. I got a lot of different streams of income. I got a tour bus that I run out when I'm not on it. You know what I'm saying?
So you got a tour bus you rent out. Mm-hmm. You're in the food truck space. You got the restaurant.
Yeah.
Are you? First of all, salute.
Yeah. So
most artists are like, "Yo, let me go get a Maybach."
Yeah. Nah.
Here's all of my advance.
Oh God, I had got that out the way when I was young before I even signed a deal getting money from shows.
You got the dumb shit out the way.
Yeah, I got that. I was glad I got that out the way.
Yeah. Because otherwise, you're like leveraging your shit. In a bad way. But no. So what about like, have you tapped in with like the stock market at all, or any like the crypto shit, or?
I've been testing it out like a little bit here, a little bit there, just trying to get a feel for it. But it's just so much stuff going on with the scamming and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
It's like I'd be scared when they come to me about stuff. I'd be like,
anytime someone hits you and says, "Hey, can you use an extra 10 grand?" Right now, say no.
Yeah,
because they're just scamming the fucking unemployed.
I don't really think I'm too much into the stock market right now. It's too much of
it's too much shit's going on.
I don't like to gamble
in the world.
Anyway.
Nah, you don't like to gamble?
Nah, I don't like to gamble.
I respect that. You got to keep your money. What is the hardest thing you've learned about being in the restaurant business? Because I know it's a really hard business to like succeed in. We always see restaurants coming and going all the time.
Yeah, we shut down right now because of this COVID stuff. So we finna get ready to come back up. I'm finna get ready to turn it to a club, a hookah lounge. But the best thing I learned for real is just that I ain't never really make no money from my restaurant. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just open just for me. Like it was just, it was lit. It was like we made a lot of money, but it was so much overhead that you ain't really see a lot of money. So it ain't no going into the account, oh, I'm gonna take the 10,000, go do this. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They're probably like, if you touch that, like,
you might not be able to pay the bills next month.
Yeah, you feel me? Even though they had a little, cause I'm an artist, so a lot of times I just come out of my pocket. But when I started coming out of my pocket, I was like, no. First I was just breaking even. Or I was probably making a little money, you know what I'm saying? Probably $1,000 or $2,000, you know what I'm saying? But I was satisfied with that because I was like, at least we, you know what I'm saying?
Making money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Or at least I just wanted to have a restaurant, like just something in my city, you know what I'm saying? It ain't matter if I was just breaking even because I really doing it for the profit.
100%.
So, but yeah, once I started to come out of my pocket, you know what I'm saying? Then we was only in business like 3 months before the COVID hit. We was doing good before the COVID hit. So we was real fragile, you know what I'm saying? So
that
rough. Was just the worst time. People started catching COVID up in there, like all the workers, stuff just.
This is in mobile?
Yeah. Shit. So I had to shut it down, and then once I shut it down, people found new jobs and there's a whole lot of stuff. So I'm just remodeling it right now. And,
I feel like I've heard though that Alabama, being the crazy right wing redneck state that it is, most people don't even act like the COVID shit is real down there. My boy was down there for Labor Day, and he was like, nobody's wearing masks.
They definitely like, they weird down there. But I had this thing called Blue Badge that I was throwing down there. I had everybody on it, like, you know what I'm saying, 42 Doug.
For your birthday?
Yeah, no, it was for my album release party. But it was
so
like,
you just did, was that recently?
Yeah, but I ended up doing a little show because they canceled. It was supposed to be at Lad People Stadium. I had like 20 artists, PNB Rock.
Right.
I had everybody in the game. They were really Black Youngster, Lucha, everybody. They messed with me for real.
And they canceled it because of the COVID shit?
Yeah, but they came back and started throwing football games at the same place. And I'm like, so that was like a big thing with the news and stuff. They was trying to get me to get political on and stuff like that. But I really didn't want to too much do it right then because I know I'm going to want to throw it again and I want to throw it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really want to stir up. I know I could have stirred up the
You don't
pot
want to
way
stir
more.
it up because it might fuck up like next year if you want to do it at the same place.
Yeah,
type
you
shit.
feel me? Yeah. I felt like I was just gonna let them have it because the COVID, you know what I'm saying, the COVID stuff, you know what I'm saying, it's probably would have been hard for me to win against that right now. Anyway.
What fucking, where is the University of Alabama?
The university, that's in Tuscaloosa.
That is Tuscaloosa. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy. It's like college football, like as big in Mobile as it is, like, cause it's like religion down there, bro.
Yeah. It's big. Yeah, it's big. Everything Alabama down there. Alabama or
Roll Tide, bro. Yeah, SEC football is
it's
crazy.
like a religion down there.
Oh, it's insane. Is the whole state just like Roll Tide, like banging that, or is there?
Yeah, most people Roll Tide.
Is Auburn in Alabama?
Yeah, Auburn, Alabama. Yep.
Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, the COVID shit is crazy, but I do know in the South they're a little like more liberal with not wearing masks and you know.
Yeah.
Did you happen to watch the presidential debate yesterday?
Yeah, I was watching a little bit on Twitter. Yeah.
What do you think of I mean, you know, you're a smart guy, man. What are your thoughts on the election and where the fuck our world is currently at? Cause
I think you know what I'm saying. I just watching it, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, Biden was making way more valid points. I just felt the more caring vibe from Biden than Trump. Like Trump just like
don't give a fuck.
Don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like the 6ix9ine of fucking politics, bro. He just will say whatever the fuck like it don't matter if it's true. Like he's just throwing shit at the wall.
Yeah, you feel me? So I feel like if I had to vote, I'd probably vote Biden just because like he's like.
Because he's not an insane racist bastard.
Yeah, you feel me? Just I can't deal with Trump.
Have you ever voted?
Nope.
Do you plan on voting?
Yeah, I do plan on voting. Like, you know what I'm saying, one day. You know what I'm saying.
Look, we got a month, man. You better register. Go get that Alabama vote in. That's a red state.
Yeah. I probably vote.
Yeah, you should, man.
Yeah, I don't want to say no because I feel like people gonna follow me and not vote.
Listen, bro. At the end of the day, that people will find if people fucking hate you, they'll watch this and find 5 minutes that they can. It just is what it is. There's miserable motherfuckers.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate. Being as somebody, it's crazy because like I said earlier, like I feel like people know you for your music.
Yeah.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
And not for like, oh, this guy was beefing or this guy was fucking on Instagram, flashing guns and like I feel like your music is what is like and I think that's why you're going on like your 5th year in this shit, right?
Yeah.
Like that's already longevity and that's crazy to say.
Yeah.
But if you see the way artists come and go, dude, like people can't last 2 years out here before their shit is like a wrap. And you haven't even sniffed like commercial success like you have, but like you're not even like
I haven't for real.
Your shit is really underground. Like obviously for being someone who's got plaques.
Yeah. I know I understand what you're saying perfectly because I you know what I'm saying, I think about it all the time, but I just know like when that moment comes, it's gonna be huge because I put so much groundwork in. Like it's nothing gonna be like it came from overnight. You know what I'm saying? People just gonna be like, "Oh, y'all just getting on him." Like y'all, like he been doing this. Like he been had, you know what I'm saying, local hits, regional hits, not mainstream hits. So I feel like that's way better because they don't take nothing but 1 year turnaround to, you know what I'm saying,
bro.
to for real to. And I think the situation I'm in now, you know what I'm saying, finna be way better for me because I got, I feel like like I said, I'm a student of the game, so I just learned everything. I got my money right, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a whole new, and I could move when I want to, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gotta wait on nobody, so it's gonna be a whole different.
What was the gift and the curse? Because we always hear about like signing to other artists, and I do think Boosie doesn't get enough respect as a CEO. His label's doing its thing, but what was the gift and the curse being signed to another artist?
I say I mean, it really would. I feel like it's all on the artist. You know what I'm saying? It's all on the artist. Like it's about how hard
it's like
you gonna go.
Case by case situation.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like somebody can sign you to their label. You could be the biggest artist in the world. You know what I'm saying? But what you gonna do once you get signed up. You know,
I think that's where a lot of people make a mistake is they sign and then they're like, okay, then they just wait on them,
and that's what it mess up.
As opposed to like, nah, now you got to roll your fucking sleeves up, put your head down, and really get to work.
Yeah, because
you can't depend on nobody for your own shit ever. Control your own destination, bro.
And most of the time, the artists, they have their own stuff going on too, so it's like they probably could be focused on you, but they ain't gonna always be focused on you. So the time that they probably be working on the album, or they probably got some personal stuff going on that they can't really give all their time to you. So you gotta roll up your sleeves and turn up. So that was the thing that was different from me. Like when I got in,
you took things in your own hands.
Yeah, like I took that cosign and ran with it. You know what I'm saying? And did my thing. So like if you ain't really got that in you, then you probably just gonna. You know what I'm saying? Just be under them. Like I wasn't really around Boosie. Like I used to be around Boosie, and I still be around him, but I just wasn't like around him every day. Like I used to go do my own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Make my own name for myself, and then came back like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Talk about what you've learned from Boosie, because we were talking earlier, and I was like, you would tell me you were shooting a video in LA, and I was like, well, who's the artist? And you were like, somebody who just bagged you out for a feature, right? And I know Boosie, whatever city he's in, he's pull up, have your money right, and you get in the verse. And you were saying that you kind of do something similar. And I think that there's a couple of ways to look at that. I think some people might be like, you might water down your value, but at the same time, like you're an independent artist and you don't know if this is as good as it's gonna get. Yeah. So you might as well get every bag you can right now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I used to worry about like, Boosie kind of taught me that, you know what I'm saying? Cause I used to worry about how it would look, you know what I'm saying, if I posted this or I posted that. But man, you gotta look at it like people gonna talk regardless, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then and my point of view is like, people gonna talk regardless. So you might as well get it. Why? Because when it's over with, once your run over with, you know what I'm saying?
Like
get every dollar you can off your name while it's hot. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's not hot, people ain't gonna care. People ain't gonna care what you. Guess what? If I go post, I'm doing features right now, and like the next week I post that I made $100K off features. Get what everybody saying. Get what everybody's saying. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you know what I'm saying, co-signing that. Like people want to do that. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't no bad thing, bro. Like people gonna talk regardless, man. Get your coin, especially if you put in all these years of work. I saw a quote today was like, you know what I'm saying? It probably take me 30 minutes to do a job right now and make all this money, but the years and years that I put in before that, you ain't see that. You know what I'm saying? So you paying me for them years. You feel me? You ain't paying me for this 30 minutes I came to the studio. You paying me for all the
everything
years it took
that came
me
before this
to get that. And then plus like I said, bro, you know what I'm saying? I know people do way more, but like I said, I screen 30 million screens every 2 months. You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
crazy.
I deserve it. You feel me? So
what do you like?
People respect my.
What? Let's say somebody, who you don't know, maybe you don't fuck with the song. Let's say the song is trash.
Yeah.
And you're in fucking Oklahoma City, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
What if I want a hook? What's that cost?
Man, you gonna feel something like that.
Artist is trash. Let's say he's a juggalo. He's an ICP guy.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like my price. I mean, most times if the song trash, if I personally think the song trash, you know what I'm saying, I just make my part hard. You just gonna I guess you just gonna fast forward to my part. You know what I'm saying? Or you gonna listen to the whole song for my part. You feel me? If the song trash, but like I said, it's so many fans out there, people who like all type of music, bro. It could be trash to me, but it's somebody gonna like it. You feel me? Right. You gotta listen to what people listen to.
Okay, so give me the menu, man. What's the hook? What's the hook menu? What's the verse?
It just depends. Like right now, like for a hook, like if I'm probably in the city. I'll probably charge like $15,000 because I know my hook's good. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
I know.
I mean, I feel like if somebody's gonna get something from you, they should get the hook.
Yeah, you feel me? Yeah. So you know what I'm saying? But a lot of times, like I do verses like for 10 if I'm in the city. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes they'll want the verse in the video. I get like a 20 and make a quick 20. So like and that's how just doing that. I ain't never really did features a lot like that. So when I went, because I couldn't really clear my own music, and people having a problem getting clear when I was on the label. So when I got independent, everybody wanted, because people know I make good music. They know they're going to get, you know what I'm saying, some good stuff out of me, and they know I've been around for a long time, and I'm respected in it. So people be paying it. That's how, you know, I could go, if I really want to say, all right, I'm finna get on my tour bus and I'm finna leave for 2 weeks. I'm finna go to 4 different cities, you know what I'm saying? I know I can make 150,000, you know what I'm saying, that's just off features and videos, you know what I'm saying, stuff
and all
like that.
And all that money, like, not for nothing, is straight cash.
Yeah, and I be, you know what I'm saying, then I go and just, because like I said, my life already set up. Like, I own my house.
Got the house,
yeah, so I just really put it all back in music. Like, I probably want to go do something promotion-wise, you know what I'm saying? And that's the sweet thing about being independent now, because...
So if you get a billboard, are you paying for that out of your own pocket?
Yeah, I mean, like, I got a situation with Empire right now. But,
shout out to Gazi and Nima.
Yeah, them my people. So right now, I'm the type of artist that I already know it's there, so I spend it myself. I know it's there, you know what I'm saying? And even if, you know, even if I exhausted that budget, I still go spend it myself, because I just believe in my stuff so much. And then I'm the type of artist where, like, I really enjoy being on the road. People know my music going. Yeah. So I invest in myself, you know. So I go, you know what I'm saying, do this and
Let me
do
ask you this. So, as somebody who has been, you know, obviously I don't think a lot of people knew about the Columbia's involvement.
Yeah.
But would you advise artists to take a big advance when they do sign a deal or do any sort of distribution? Or would you advise them to, like, because, you know, at the end of the day, you got to pay that money back 2 times to break even on it for the most part. Would you advise somebody to take a big bag? Because I think a lot of people are like, yo, I signed this $1 million deal.
Yeah.
But it's like, was it worth you like taking that upfront money to just like, you could, or you could just get the monthly, you know?
It depends on your situation at the moment, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you coming like right now, if somebody come offer me $1 million right now for a record deal, I know I'm not gonna take it, because
you can do that.
Yeah, because I see the amount of money I'm making. I see, you know what I'm saying, that what I'm getting from the people that I'm messing with right now without even having to commit so much. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, you do something with Empire, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah, you feel me? So it's like, if you really know the game, somebody like Empire gonna be your best bet. And I ain't just saying that because I'm signing Empire. I'm just saying, if you know the game, because like I said, I say this in every interview. If you just, throughout your time, I wouldn't say never sign to a major label. If that's what it takes to get on your feet as an artist, do that.
Sometimes you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, do what you got to do. But while you in that deal, be listening, learning what they do, making the connections that, you know what I'm saying, when you meet people, don't just, you know what I'm saying, really meet people. Like, when you meet people, they be introducing you, or you be around the people that they hiring to do this stuff. So if you meet them people, once you do go independent, you got a good relationship.
You kind of have an idea of an infrastructure.
Yeah,
and
you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times they gonna charge you way cheaper than what they charge.
That's real shit. What you just said is like a lost art form in the music game. And that's these, like, I mean, I see it as like being on the radio side, like, you'll meet an artist and you'll be like, damn, that dude does not want to be here. Like, he's like a dick. Like, you could tell he's just like, you know, and the thing is like, that's fine. Yeah. But like, building like genuine relationships, and like you said, when you meet somebody, like, meet them. Don't be like, yo, what's up, fam?
Yeah,
like,
you feel me? Like, because you never, like, you never know when you might, you know what I'm saying? It probably be a little reporter that was like, you probably go somewhere, you probably had an intern in here, you know what I'm saying?
5 years from now, who could that be?
Yeah, that intern can be somebody, or that intern can be, he could be the lead writer for this person.
Oh, I've seen that shit happen all the time. I mean, shit, I was an intern for 2 years working for free.
Yeah.
As like,
and they gonna remember if you know what I'm saying, how respectful of an artist you was, you know what I'm saying, if they genuinely fucked with you when they met you, type stuff like that. So I be keeping all that in mind, like when I meet people, you know, so I genuinely fuck with people. So I feel like just throughout my career, like everybody that I've met, like I met Shirley at Rolling Loud when I was signed with Columbia, you know what I'm saying? We just spoke briefly and stuff like that. But you know, once I got independent, you know, so I still had them relationships to be able to, you know what I'm saying, go back and politic with her and stuff like that. So now that I'm independent, I'm just moving way different, bro. I really feel like way more freer. Like it's a different peace of mind. They put you in a different music space. Like I could really drop whenever I want. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's like I could take long to drop or I could drop back to back. It's however I want to do it.
Whatever you want to do.
Saying? So yeah, it's just a different space, man. And then a lot of times, like I said, if you don't make the connection, them labels gonna kill you with them overheads. Like you gonna be wondering, like,
oh yeah, you're gonna be like, wait, why did I pay? Yo, the worst part I see like I have had friends signed, and then they'll get like an engineering fee for making the clean version of their album, and it'll be like $15,000.
Yeah,
like wait, I paid some dude $15,000 to make the clean version of my single. Yeah, like nobody's charging. Like that's insane. But like you said, like
you just gotta know, and you gotta be smart. You just gotta know ways to filter that money out, though.
Also, like, you know, a lot of artists, like they'll like let the label pick their studio, and then like you look and you're like, wait, I spent $2,000 today in studio time when I could have went and like booked my own spot for like $500.
Yeah.
Like,
see, I record my own. I recorded all my songs that got plex and stuff. I recorded, mixed, and mastered all my own stuff. So
you record, mix, master everything.
Yeah, I do everything. Now I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
All my past stuff, I did.
You're just recording everything at home.
Yeah, I recorded everything at home.
What's your like home setup? Like, you know, what was your mic? Like
I had a Newman mic. I had the Apollo. You know what I'm saying? The Yamaha speakers.
Right.
Just
the basic.
The iMac. Yeah, the basic. A padded room. The basic stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's all really about your presets and. Like I said, I had an
template. You get that little template. The engineer put you on that template.
Yeah, the engineer, he put me on he put me on that template. So like what I was doing, I was just charging them for me recording myself. So that's how you filter out your recording budget. You probably got 150 recording budget. You know what I'm saying? If you recording yourself, you know what I'm saying?
That's why I be telling
they not in the studio.
Bro, more artists should open their own studios.
That's how you just gotta know your contract though. If you don't know your contract, you don't
like,
even know.
Especially you, like if you ever. Like, are you gonna end up trying to sign artists?
Yeah, I got an artist. I got an artist right now named Brooklyn Love. I had another artist before that, but she, like, I don't really mess with that no more. But I got an artist right now named Brooklyn Love. She Alabama? She dope. Yeah, she from Baltimore.
Oh shit, B-more.
Yeah,
That's wild. Shout out to Baltimore, man.
Yep.
Yo, what's up, man? Bootleg Kev here. Shouting out to the homies at Odd Socks for sponsoring the Bootleg Kev podcast and showing us love, man. And let me tell you something. We don't take everyone's money. That's not true. We'll take everyone's money but Donald Trump's. But with that being said, we fuck with Odd Socks, all right? I've been rocking Odd Socks for like 8 years now. And, man, Christmas time coming up. Make sure you get you some Odd Socks. First of all, let's talk about these basics right here. These joints are the most comfortable socks I've ever put on my feet. All right, no design, no license, but just crazy. So make sure you get some of those. All right. Then they got the Nickelodeon. They got the Scarface. They got Tapatio. They got WWE. How about Chef from South Park? You know what I'm saying? Whatever you need. Shout out Stone Cold Steve Austin, by the way. These are the socks that I wear when I drink PBR and yell at my wife. Anyway, shout out to Old Dirty Bastard, too. Go to oddsocksofficial.com right now. All right? Right now, go to oddsocksofficial.com, use the keyword Bootleg Kev, and you will receive 20% off at checkout. Go do that. So the Blue Vandross 3 is out. Yep. Like you said, now you can drop music whenever you want. So like, what's your plan for the rest of the year, man?
I'm finna drop Love Scars EP in 5 days. In 5 days on October 2nd. It's like one
shit.
Of my,
that's Friday. That's like 2 days.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, look, this will come out next week, so this will be. It's already out.
Yeah. So
Love Scars.
Yeah, and that's one of my this real Blue Vandross stuff. So it's gonna be like a full R&B project. Like when I drop R&B projects, they go crazy.
The ladies love it, man.
Yeah. So after I do that, then I'm gonna start working on my first real
debut album.
Yeah, debut album that I'm dropping with Boosie and them team. We gonna get to working on that first album after this after this project drop.
What inspired you to get your own tour bus? Because that's another thing that you said, like, people got to start thinking this way, man.
Nah, man, like for real though, I really caught a still like a blessing on it because it was this Australian guy, and his daughter was like a real fan of my music. So I had went to Nashville one time. Like I said, I treat everybody with I just treat everybody with respect. So he had hit me up. He was like, man, yeah, I do publishing and stuff like that. I was just like, man, yeah, let's talk about it. So he picked me up from the airport. I went to his house, and he had a big, stupid house, you know what I'm saying? So coming to find out, he ended up being a singer from Australia that had like multiple number ones and stuff. So he owned a whole big tour bus company. And I was like, man, I need a tour bus, you feel me? So he was like, man, I get you one, like, you know what I'm saying? There's no problem. So he gave me a tour bus.
He gave you one?
Yeah, he gave me a tour bus.
Oh.
Yeah, he gave me a tour bus. So
that's fucking crazy.
What he really did was, you might well say he gave it to me because I gave him $20,000 for it, but the tour bus worth like $200,000. You know what I'm saying? I gave him $20,000 for it. So
shit.
And after that, you know what I'm saying, I had Bronco on like managing me for a little while. You know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. So it was like, he was letting me use it. You know what I'm saying, while I was managing and stuff. But he had ended up getting into like some multi-million-dollar deals with some stuff, and we still keep in touch, but he was just like, it ain't really.
So now you rent the tour bus out to other artists?
Yeah, I rent it out to other people now. Like it be artists, families, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So yeah, so
you hit a lick on that.
Yeah, for real though. But I probably would eventually got, because I got like sprinters and stuff too. So I probably would eventually got my own. I just like how it is. You know what I'm saying? It saved me because it got like a whole king bedroom in the back, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. So it saved me from having to get rooms. If I want to go like out and just hit city to city to city to city and make money, you know what I'm saying, I could go do it, you know what I'm saying, because I'm just on the bus, you know what I'm saying.
What's your biggest market besides home? Like as far as like where you get the most bread for a show, or streaming wise, what do you think is your biggest city outside of Alabama? It'll
probably be Houston, Atlanta, and all of Louisiana. Like, anywhere in Louisiana, I'm going to get a bag. Like, Houston, Dallas, you know what I'm saying, Milwaukee, New Jersey. Like, you know what I'm saying, it's really, like, spaced out, like, in weird, like, you know what I'm saying, weird places. But mostly the South, like, anywhere in the South, like, they gonna know me. But, like, it be surprising, though, because anywhere I go, like, somebody gonna know me. Like, I could be in Omaha, Nebraska, goddamn. Like, somebody gonna be like, oh, you Blue, you know what I'm saying? That's how I know, like, you said a good thing. Like, my music way more popular than me. Like, more people know my music than they know me, just because, like I said, I don't really be in I don't even really do too many interviews for real like that. I just really started doing interviews like that. But, yeah. But I like it like that, though, because, like I said, you get built up in the blog. Like, people want to see that shit all the time, and then when they don't see it, you fell off. You know what I'm saying? So
no, I think too, it's like you set an expectation.
Yeah,
that you have to be this person on social media.
Yeah, all the time.
And then like you got to keep trying to outdo yourself with the dumb shit. Yeah, I feel like someone like Lil Pump is in that space.
Yeah,
where like we kind of knew Lil Pump for being like this wild ass kid.
Yeah,
but like, what happens when the wild ass kid shit goes away?
Yeah,
it's like, and
same thing with Tekashi. Like Tekashi,
oh yes, well now more than ever.
He probably sitting back just planning 10 more things he could do.
He's got to outdo the disrespect. He's got to outdo the disrespect.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, I'm gonna go on this disrespect tour before my album comes out. Go to LA, go to Chicago, shoot videos in all these places where I shouldn't be. And it's like, okay, now what?
Yeah, that's too much for me. I just enjoying.
Who are some of your peers that you're like fans of musically? Because there's a lot of dope artists right now, especially that do the melodic shit.
Like I really mess with all of them. Like I tend to, when I'm driving, I listen to all that music. Like, you know what I'm saying. I messed with Roy Wave. Like I knew Roy Wave on his come up. Like you know what I'm saying.
No, he's been bubbling out of. I mean, he's been doing his thing for some years too. I feel like you guys. I feel like he was.
Roy, that's crazy. Cause Roy, like if you go look at his Hard on Ice video, like I was in like that was when he was out there like, man, do a drop for him. I was like, yeah, I messed with him like, cause I think he was opening up for me in a show in Florida, and then after that, like. I think I don't know if he redid his deal with Alamo or what, but after that, he just started going crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, nah, he's dope, man.
Crazy. Yeah,
he's
for real.
He's fire. I think like, I mean, we talked about Clever. Clever's really incredible. Have you?
I like Part in it. I like Part in this Dodo. That's probably my favorite artist.
Oh, he's one of the hardest writers ever.
Yeah.
Have you heard Blast from LA?
You know, one of my female friends, she just interviewed him. I don't think you know Tally Spencer. Okay, yeah. She just interviewed him, so that's how I heard him. And then I started getting to his music.
He's fire. No, I just think it's dope, man. I just think that like, you know, it's a good place where music is, because you know 3-4 years ago it was like that overmodulated SoundCloud shit. Where it was just a lot of like it just like music. Wasn't, and that's crazy is that you were making like melodic dope shit when that wasn't even the wave.
Yeah.
And the sound just came to you.
Yeah, for real.
So that shit's dope, man. So Love Scars, debut album. Is your debut album when you like do you consult with Boosie on that shit? Like, hey, let's, because I know you said you're gonna work, you know, get with his team on that. Like,
yeah, like I mean, a recent conversation we just had, you know what I'm saying, you know, he wanted to be involved more because, like I said, it just been kind of chaotic, just me getting out the label situation and getting with the new thing. So we ain't really have time to just sit down and really just plot and strategize on a game plan. So this probably be the first time we had since, you know, I signed my new situation. And, you know, this will be the first time for real.
Yeah, I saw he signed, you know, it's crazy. The last time I saw Boosie, he brought the little 12-year-old kid he's with. What's the kid's name? Blurry?
Yeah. Blurry. Yeah.
Do you like? How's your relationship like with other artists under the umbrella that you know? Because Boosie's got.
Oh yeah, I met with all of them. OG Dre, D Rogers, Nina, Juicy. I mess with all of them. We all cool. Like I said, I feel like you know what I'm saying. A lot of them, you know what I'm saying, gonna get ready to, you know what I'm saying, catch away, be Will. You know, like I said, everybody like timing and everything. Like I said, I've been doing 8-9 years before I, you know what I'm saying, really just start.
No, for sure, man.
You know what I'm saying, just moving like I'm moving now. So, you know, it all just come with time and persistence for real. Like, you know
are you I know you know you're expecting a child. And is that your first baby?
No. I got.
How many kids you have?
I got 3 now.
This will be number 4 or number 3?
This will be number 3.
Number 3.
Number 3, yeah.
You're with your lady too, right?
Yeah.
How is it?
Well, we kind of broke up right now. I'm kind of single right now.
Y'all be fine. She's about to have your child.
Yeah.
Trust me, my wife hasn't talked to me in like 6 days.
Yeah.
I got marriage counseling tomorrow. But I guess is it hard? Because you know I feel like when you're somebody like you, especially you make love music that females love. Is it tough to be in a relationship?
Yeah, because sometimes you know what I'm saying, people like, I ain't gonna lie, like the reason why, you know, I dropped this album because, you know, I have to really, to make a really perfect album, I have to really go through something, you feel me? So that's why it's kind of like a random album, because like
you got to go through life.
Yeah, I had to really go through it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why the music be hitting them so hard, because like it be real stuff. You know what I'm saying? So they be liking when I'm heartbroken. I don't know.
When's the last time you cried, man?
I ain't cried in a little minute though. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't cried in a little minute. Probably the last time I cried was I don't know, probably when Vail died, goddamn. When my homeboy died, that probably was like a year ago.
Shit.
But yeah, I ain't cried. I don't really cry like that for real, like that. I'd be sad.
Use
I'd
the
be
music
mad.
as the therapy.
Yeah, I'd be mad, but I don't really cry like that for real.
Well, look, the project is out. Go register to vote.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
you
definitely
can
go
vote.
register. Definitely go register.
You got to
vote,
get your
man.
vote in, bro. Alabama's one of them ones where your vote counts.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna.
If you lived in LA, I'd be like, you know what, dude? Like,
I just don't be every time somebody president. I personally just don't be feeling the effects of what they do. You know what I'm saying? But I know some people do. So you know what I'm saying. That's I'm gonna play my part in it. You know what I'm saying? But I just really been on the go so much. I ain't really know too much about the voting, how to do it. Cause that's really what I think they need to do. Like put more education on how to even get involved in voting. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people.
Like, what do you do? Like, how do you vote? Like, where do you you just show up? Like,
yeah, like a lot of people from where I'm from, they don't even know how to vote. Like they don't even know, like no billboards telling you the steps how to get unless you just.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
it's a problem. I think it's unfortunately, it's kind of. I bet you paid more in taxes than Donald Trump did, though, right?
Yeah, I ain't, bro. I don't even think I even filed taxes. I'm just about to file taxes, but
in life,
like
you haven't filed taxes once.
I ain't filed taxes once. But you know what, like.
Hey, it's okay because all that feature money you don't got. I got
accounted. I got accounted though. Like I got my stuff on tabs. Like for the last 3 years, I just haven't filed it yet. You know what I'm saying?
You better file that shit. They gonna crack you for them penalties, bro.
Yeah, I feel like I said, like I got.
Hey, fuck it. The president.
I really had a lot of music expenses. Like I'd invested so much.
Listen, the president's not paying taxes. Why should you?
Man, that man paid $750. One thing about music though, everything is an investment. Like this jewelry investment, like this, everything.
Okay, so let me know. So when you say this jewelry is an investment, I feel like most people would say that artists fuck up by getting jewelry.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a mistake.
Yeah.
When you say it's an investment, what do you mean?
I see it as like in the way of. That's how you can sell it. You know, that's how you can sell it to the people, the IRS. You know what I'm saying? It is because it can be looked at as an investment.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So like the IRS, you could be like, this was, wardrobe.
Yeah, it is.
It's an accessory.
It actually is. You know what I'm saying?
So if you can write off your jewelry expenses, then that's fucking great.
Yeah, I feel like
it's a prop for a music video.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like a lot of artists, it is like a symbol to them. It's like jewelry really like, you know what I'm saying,
because you have a lot.
Street niggas. Yeah, like for street niggas, like jewelry like is a trophy. Like it's like a trophy. It ain't really nothing to say I'm this or that. It's just like a trophy. Like, okay, I made it this far, man. I deserve a chain. I deserve some diamond. I want to shine. Like I want to shine. I want to shine bright. I want to be seen because I've been slept on and people that, you know what I'm saying, then throw the rug up over me so long for so many years. I'm getting money now. You know what I'm saying? I want people to see me. It's kind of like a trophy, like a, you know what I'm saying, type of that.
No, that makes sense. I mean,
people.
I just think
and some people just like the way it look. Like I just like the way it look.
Would you judge somebody if you found out that they had fake jewelry?
Nah, because I used to wear fake jewelry. You feel me? I used to wear fake jewelry back in the day. Like, you know,
especially now, I feel like you could get those lab created diamonds.
Yeah. I used to wear fake jewelry back in the day, so you know what I'm saying. I feel like, man, you just gotta be real with yourself, man. Everybody done threw on something fake. Everybody done threw on something fake before they made it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, you gotta speak on stuff before it happened. Like you gotta speak on stuff before it happened. It ain't like I was saying it was real. You feel me? Now if I'm lying about it, if I just got on some fake jewelry and you know what I'm saying, and you just see me with it on, then I ain't saying nothing about it. I just back when I was young, coming up, you know what I'm saying, 16, 17, then that was just me at the time, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm saying, oh, this real, I'm capping, then yeah. But if you assume it's fake and you tell me it's fake, I'm be like, you know what I'm saying, so what? But yeah, man, like I wouldn't really judge nobody.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What's the dumbest thing you've ever purchased or like the biggest purchase you've made that you regret?
I bought so many cars. I bought so many cars, man.
What's the most expensive car you bought?
I bought a Lambo for like $150.
Shit.
Bought a Corvette for $70.
$150 on the Lambo?
Yeah.
You said you got past that wave though, right?
Yeah.
You're like, yo, I got through that part of life.
Yeah. I got through that part of life. Yeah. I spent a lot of money on clothes. Like I used to wear a lot of like designer and stuff like that. But
I mean, you do have Gucci socks on right now.
Yeah, but I used to wear a lot of it though. Like I used to go spend like 10,000. You know what I'm saying?
Just on some fucking clothes. For
yeah.
What?
But now I just be like, man, I got on 150,000 worth of jewelry. Like what I
need fucking these.
Yeah.
Did you ever wear those chunky ass shoes?
Yeah, I wore all that.
Oh
like,
man, that
yeah, I wore all that. I still sometimes like I get a feel like it'll be like certain occasions though. Like if I know I'm finna go make 25,000.
I just feel like those shoes were so. I'm glad they're kind of gone. I know some people still wear them, but fuck, man, they're like
everybody had that. Well, like when you come from nothing, man, it's just like when you come from nothing and you dream about all these things. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, you got the little race cars, the Lamborghini, the Bentleys and stuff like that. When you finally get the money, you go and explore and see what that feel like. You know what I'm saying? You gonna just because it's just like you always wanted to do this stuff. Like you always wanted to. You always looked at the BT 106 Park, saw your people with the chains on and the fast cars with the girl. So if you make it in life, you gonna try that out. Like I don't care what nobody tell you. Gonna try that out. You gonna see what that's like. Now, is you smart enough to stop? Is the question. You know what I'm saying? Sure. Stop when you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that time and realize, okay, it's over with for this. Like I gotta go handle stuff that's important. That's gonna make me good forever. Like if you can understand when it's that point, then it's okay. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you got snubbed for the freshman cover that just happened?
Yeah. Nah, I feel like I got snubbed for the one before that because at that moment, like I had, you know what I'm saying, 2 records that had just went gold, you know what I'm saying? I was getting more for shows than probably every artist on that they had on there, you know what I'm saying? Probably just some of the mainstream artists, but yeah, I just felt like I was just slept on. But just, like I said, I was the only one from Alabama. Like they ain't really believe in that way. But like most of them artists on there, they ain't have no fucking gold records.
Of
you know
course,
what I'm saying?
No, I feel like there was a lot of people who got snubbed this year. I felt like you were one of them. I felt like
you feel me? So
Don Toliver could have been on there.
Yeah, I ain't even put in my. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even put in my pitch. I ain't even put in my pitch.
Oh, because you're supposed to pitch yourself.
Yeah, you supposed to pitch yourself, but I feel like I've been doing this shit too long. You know what I'm saying? I would have liked it, but I ain't really tripping. I ain't really too much tripping about it, man.
What is give me your top 3 or 4 albums of all time, because you have a pretty eclectic sound. I feel like it might be.
Yeah. Dribble all time. That 50, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Solid.
Tupac. I ain't gonna lie, it's a couple Tupac albums that I feel like.
There's All Eyes on Me, Me Against the World,
Machiavelli. Yeah, all them. Boosie For My Thugs. That Lauryn Hill album.
Miseducation.
Yeah, the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill.
Classic.
The Akon album. Damn, what album was that? Akon.
Would you do the Akon record right now if he wanted to do a record with you, even though he did the 6ix9ine feature?
I mean, I probably, you know what I'm saying? I look at everything from a moral standpoint, and I probably wouldn't, you know what I'm saying? Just because I feel like, I don't stand for it. Or I'm pretty much sure it probably be profitable, like I said.
I mean, at the same time, you love, like, Akon's a legend. Of course I'd like to do one, but I just can't.
Yeah. I feel like if them the morals that he stand on, you know what I'm saying, then
you probably pass.
Yeah, I'll probably pass. Not take nothing away from him, you know what I'm saying? It's just that, like I said, I don't really do stuff for the money. I do stuff if I want to do it because like I said, I'm straight. So I don't really too much.
Let me ask you, being in Mississippi, how much fucking crazy Trump shit do you have to deal with in Mississippi?
Oh, I don't deal with none.
But like I imagine there's like Trump flags flying everywhere, MAGA hats every fucking way.
It ain't really like that. They try to hide it. Yeah, they for the most part they hide it. Like I said, like being believe it or not, being racist ain't really popular. Like it's not really popular like that.
I mean, I'd hope not.
Yeah, it's not really a popular perception. You know what I'm saying? It's more. it's more people. I ain't gonna say it's more non-racist people than racist people, but it's more people that don't show their racism than people that do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like it's frowned upon. Like you can lose your job, you can lose. It's a lot of things.
Yeah. Motherfuckers are.
Most companies want to appeal to the black people because we spend the most money. You know what I'm saying?
Plus, if you say some wild shit online, these you'll lose your job.
Yeah, because they gonna sacrifice. They gonna sacrifice you instead of losing the whole black community. Because the black community we gonna spend that money every day. So it's like it's either you gonna sacrifice this one person or you gonna sacrifice this whole community. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't really see too much. Plus, I stay way out on my own little plank. Probably look like I got my own city.
He's like, I got my own fucking. I got acres.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah.
Oh, salute, man. Shout out to that's a beautiful thing. Well, look, get your EP. Is it an EP?
Yeah, it's the EP. It's on 6 songs. Yeah, it's on 6 songs.
That's out, and hopefully the debut album will be out as well. And go get this guy when he opens his hookah spot. Go get some hookah.
Oh yeah, we're gonna have.
And the food truck too. Yeah. Is the food truck still open?
Yeah. The food truck. I just got something fixed on the truck, so it's finna hit the streets like in like a week. So I'm finna get a whole chain open for real. So I'm like,
boom.
Yeah.
I appreciate your time, man.
Yep. All good. Boom. All good.